Guys, I'm not sure what is going on outside tonight, but I've been sitting here in this second room just watching these cameras. This is playback right now. This isn't the live view, but I've been sitting here watching, and I'll see like little orbs. I guess some would call them orbs, others might call them dust. Some might assume it's bugs or whatever, but I've been seeing quite a few as of just tonight alone. I've been trying to rule out, like usual, that it's not anything of, nature, like bugs or something, but I don't know. We did have some spider webs be built on these cameras recently, but they're pretty much gone, or so I'd assume they are. Because in my opinion, you would see them on your camera lens because they use those strands. I mean, how else would they get them from one point to the other if they didn't run it from one side and then run it across, basically like in a line like that, or just something like off. They may run it in this direction, it may be at one corner and it goes this way, but I've been sitting here ruling it out tonight, and you're gonna see some over here in this corner. Should come up. They're very, very faint, so you kind of have to just kind of glide along the windowsill there. See, that's one. There's another one. Should have been one more. That was a bug. There goes one. There goes another one. That was three so far. Some might say that this is just dust or something, but I don't know. It doesn't really look like dust because it would have to be a lot of it to begin with to actually create a lasting effect. Kind of staying in effect for a longer period. These that I see, they kind of are. They're more solo. They'll fly around on their own. They're not with another one. You'll see another one come in here. See, that was one, and then it was these over here that I caught on that side just now. There was a few there, and I caught another one. I'm trying to remember the time. I think it was 9:07. It was 9:06 or 9:07. And I'll just skip there a little bit. Let's see, 9:05. Okay, went too far ahead. Let me come back some. But my last video, while I'm showing this, hold on. Okay, see, there was another one there. You guys didn't see it though. I had it facing off to the side here, but I'll show you guys in a moment. But my last video, I was showing some on the porch on the other side, on the other camera, and I'm still blown away by those. Like, I'm still like, I was like, what am I seeing? Because they had minds of their own. It's not like they were attached to anything, like bugs of like a group or something. See, that's another one. That's not the one I wanted to show you guys though. But you got an early little snippet of that one. That's not the next one. There's been a few I've been watching just tonight alone that have been doing this. And some are quick to assume that, oh, it might be flashlights or it might be a watch, a reflection off of something. You guys have to understand, I'm in a rural town. I'm in a very small town. It's not like I have neighbors across the street, They're next door on each side of me. There's a home to my left and there's a home to the right side of like my house. They do have children, but they do not interfere with me. They don't interact with me. They don't come over here in the yard at night. If anything, they're either out with their parents, maybe driving around or something, eating out somewhere at a fast food place or at the store or something. Nobody around me comes over here into this yard. And if they did, there are 4 cameras on each corner of this house that would see them. Nobody comes over here. Nobody, knocks on the door and say, hey, we kicked our ball into your yard. Can we get it back? They don't interfere with me. They don't bother me. I don't bother them, So for someone to assume it's the neighbors or it's somebody outside with a flashlight or a watch or whatever, they'd actually have to come into this yard first. Unless they have like a badass laser pointer that can see all the way from where they're standing all the way over here to one of our cameras. And even then, they'd shine it at that. It would be completely blinding. It's not like it would give off a perfect glare. It would pretty much blind the freaking lens itself and the person viewing it. So I don't know why people assume it's a flashlight, it's a watch, it's this, it's that. I would see the person in the yard. So no, it's none of those things. It's none of those things. But you guys see that? That is the one that I'm like, whoa, it's bright. It's very, very bright. It was at 9:06. And you can see it phase out of the roof there. It just phases out of the roof and it just like floats along. I'll even like step back. You guys may or may not see it from that distance, but you'll see it as it gets closer. It'll get really bright. But see that? That is not a flashlight. That's not a watch. That's not a laser pointer. You probably can't see that when it comes out though. But it starts up in here. It starts right there. And it phases. It looks like it phases into existence. Like it just comes out and it just floats off. I've been watching a few, but these are like the main highlights that have captured my eye, like my attention alone, and it's like something's going on out there for these many things to happen all at once. Like I've seen them form in the back here. There have been some back here around the car. There have been some on the side here in this corner. I caught one coming out of the yard, like it phased in as well. There's one that popped up right here. Where'd you go, buddy? There it is. And I honestly can't say what I've done. I have messed with a few things, like mobile apps and stuff. I've listened to binaural beats. I've always been a fan of horror, but they believe that horror stuff like that, I think that was another one. You guys can just see them, like they're just free floating out here. But they believe that horror related stuff, you know, like violence and all that, can open. That was a bug. That last one there, that was a bug. There's some down there. They believe that the horror stuff can open gateways, according to a site I read. Like anything that's like violent, you know, or whatever, it can open this stuff up. And I never really thought of that, really thought on it too much growing up, because hey, this is what I enjoyed watching, you know, Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, stuff like that. I love those types of movies. But I never thought that watching this would trigger some demon and make it mad to where it wants to come and pay me a visit, you know. I never thought about that stuff. But it's like now that I have gotten older and was getting older, that's when all this stuff started to occur and started to happen. There was another one, a little faint one that went by there. There's another one too that's gonna spawn. There's some bushes back in here. You'll see it has like a little glint, like a little glimmer to it. That wasn't it. It'll come in. That was one, but that wasn't the one. I've been watching a few. Actually, more than a few. I've been watching a lot of them tonight. As they just pass by or kind of just, you know, go around the camera or kind of phase in and stuff. And it's been like, what is happening out there, you know? I mentioned his name, my entity's name, one time before it got dark. I told him to, you know, not really be doing any of his stuff that he normally does. And if he does, then I'll know. And as soon as night fell, as soon as it got dark outside, that's when this stuff started to happen. So, I don't know. Might be connected. Might be connected in some way. See, there's another one. They just float in. They just kind of pan down along the screen. It's like, what is going on? And I can tell a difference between them and a bug, because a bug in the IR light, they'll be a whole lot more bright. You know, they almost look white. Like when like a bug comes by like that, they look completely white in this light here. And if these were bugs, they wouldn't have like, see, that's another one. That's a bug. They wouldn't have like, see, there's one. They wouldn't have these little trails and stuff. And they wouldn't be circular like this. Almost wispy, you know, just floating around, gliding along. And it's like, what is happening? You know. I'll zoom into that spot when I get to that one. I think it happened later on. I think it happened like later on here. But it was one. It came in over the top of, this is a bush right here. It came over the top of that and it had like a little glimmer. Like when it moved, it glimmered and then it kind of dimmed out again. That one was cool. And there was another one that came in on this side that really takes the cake. Like, it blew all this other stuff that I saw tonight out of the water. And to be honest with you, I don't know what it was. But I'm trying to see if I can find that one that I'm talking about first. And I'll just sit down here for a moment until I can get it on screen. It happened so fast though. It went by so fast. Let's see. See, that's a bug. That little thing there coming around along those bushes, that's a bug. Compared to whatever these things are I've been seeing tonight, completely different. But everyone's gonna have their opinions, you know, and that's fine. I really should start writing down like the time that I see these things, so all I can do then is just skip to it, because I hate like clicking around on this playback and then not knowing, oh, you know, what time was it that I saw that, you know. Some people have the times and stuff like jotted down on like a piece of paper and a notepad, a notebook, something. Or they just have better memory. Just never know. But while I try to remember the time on that one, I'll get to the next one. And it's going to come in over here. And I was not sure what it was. So I'm going to go back a little bit. I want you guys to just watch this side, because it comes in pretty fast. That wasn't it. That was a bug. That was a bug. I don't know why they are so inclined to flying in front of this lens like that. Okay, actually, before I show you guys that one, I saw another one of those little things. It's not the one I was trying to find, but... See how that just goes in? No, that could have been a bug. Let me just watch it with my own eyes. Hold on. Okay, yeah, that was a bug. But it moved weird. Okay. So just watch this side. It's gonna come in like out of the... It's gonna come in like out of here. And it's really weird. If I could draw like a little circle on this, but I can't do it because it's like digital cameras. It's like you gotta mount it to your house, so I can't do that. Where are you, buddy? I kept playing it back when I saw it because I didn't know what I was seeing. Like, what is that? What was that? You know, those common questions. You see that? I don't know what that is. That phased in. It just phased in. And you can see it form back here where the grass is. And to me, it looks like it has wings on it. Like it has like little wings. And it came in. I don't know what that is. If you guys know what that is, please, please share like your similar experiences with something that looked like that or something that looks similar to it, because I have never seen that before. Now, I saw the little figure like floating over the house that night. That looked almost angelic to me, but nothing about what's going on in this house is like angel related. There's nothing holy that's happening in here, you know. So my other computer just took a nap for some reason. I'm trying to wake it up. There it is. I hate when they do that. They go into standby mode and then they go to sleep. I was trying to find that other one to show you guys before I ended this, but I don't remember the timestamp. Because that first one, I saw it at 9, it was called at 9:02. And then there were some in between. Now I'll try to skip through and see if I can find it before I end this, but I just don't want to keep you guys waiting for the goods, you know. I showed a few of these little orbs or balls of lights. They're something. I don't really know. I mean, I've read that they, you know, it could just be dust and it gets picked up by the light, but if it is, it moves so weird. And dust, I've learned it looks like snow flurries, like when it comes down or it gets like kicked up. If you hit like an old dusty couch or something and you catch it on camera, it looks like snow because the way it's moving around and just going everywhere. Whatever these little things are, they don't do that. They don't fly around at rapid speed. They're not with others. From what I've seen, they're mostly solo. They just kind of roll along. That was another one. Just kind of dip down in front of the camera there. But they just kind of, you know, they just roll along. They kind of do their own thing. So I strongly do not believe this is dust that I'm seeing, that I'm picking up here. Because it would have to be a lot of effort to pick it up in the first place. You know, you'd have to get like maybe like a leaf blower and actually go out there and blow some around. But I don't know. Where is this other one? Was that 9 something? I'm just trying to skip through here. I can't remember where I saw it. What the timestamp was. Let's see, 9, soon to be, okay, just turned 9:18. If it wasn't at 9:17, and it's somewhere in here. A lot of cars. We tend to get a lot of vehicles that come through at night, but I know some people, oh, those are just headlights you're seeing. There's just, no. I explained this in like old videos. If these were headlights, they'd actually hit the camera itself. Like, you can see them from like a distance. You'll see like their lights and stuff down there, but even from that distance, they can't tamper with the recordings because they're so far off. That's a bug. For some reason, losing its mind. I don't know why. There was a little one there at the bottom of this bush here. This little bitty one. It's really tiny. They're very faint too. I don't know what that's about, but let's see, where is that one? That's gonna drive me crazy because I don't know where the timestamp of it is. And I'd hate, like I said, I'd hate to keep you guys waiting just to try and find it, but I mean, I thought it looked cool, so I figured it'd be a good thing to show you guys. See, that was another one. That one was off to the side there. That was one there. Some things are like, what? This would be great evidence to like give to somebody and just like let them analyze it, and then they'd be like, oh, like, yeah, you got a lot going on there, you know, like I figured as much. Okay. So I'm not... I don't know where that one is. I'll have to, unfortunately, skip through here off camera because I don't want this to be too long. It's already 27 minutes in of recording. So I'll have to... run it, and then like if I find it, then I make a nice little attachment and put it up as a bonus for you guys, because I am seriously having trouble trying to find this one, and I don't know why I feel like it was at the beginning. Not like the very beginning, but just when this all started tonight. Which was, what was that, 9? Yeah, I feel like it was like somewhere in between. My computer's spazzing out. I don't know if something's messing with it or what. I woke it up and I don't know what's going on with that. But if I can't find it like in this, then I'll just make an attached video in a moment and put it up for you guys, because I'd really love for you guys to see it, and I'll give it its own little duration, maybe 3-4 minutes, but I'm gonna go and upload this and fool around with this playback until I find it. When I get it, I'll pause it and be sure to let you guys see it, because it goes along with all this, but I just don't want to make this any longer than it already is. And me sitting here aimlessly clicking away, I'm pretty sure you guys would grow impatient, because a lot of my videos you guys have been loving, you know, to see, you know, what's going on and stuff, and me just clicking away, you know, not being able to find it, I'm pretty sure it would drive some of you insane, but I'm not going to do that. I'll save you guys the time. I'll get it up when I find it, record it, and upload it as like a bonus, because these two go together. I just thought maybe I'd get them all in at once, but I can't find that other one for some reason right now. But you guys stay tuned, watch this one that I'm putting up, tell me what you think, share similar experiences, because I don't know what that was that came in over here, but if you guys have something similar to that, please let me know. I'd love to read it. I'm really okay. What was that? That one just came in at random. I'm really into this stuff. Might be why I'm so. You see that? Like what is that? It just kind of lingered there, and that's not the one I'm looking for. That one just came up. It just went over in there. Like what? What was that? 903. Okay, there's another little clip for you guys, but you guys share similar experiences that you've had with whatever that was over in here that came in. Look, it had little wings and stuff on it, and I'd love to read it. I'm really into this stuff. Probably why I'm so damn haunted now. Because I'm so drawn to this stuff. Like anything about it, anything people have had happen in their homes, you know, footsteps and knocks and stuff. Like I'm just drawn to it, and it's like, I don't know. But I'm gonna put this up. You guys let me know if you've had anything similar to any of this that's been happening across the channel. And I'll see you guys in a bit.